Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and today we will be still in United Kingdom, also so-called Great Britain, and we see by listening to the official news even how the incompetent government, typical to leftists, uses the current situation in UK and when we experience many clashes in the British cities. It doesn't matter if these clashes are provoked or to what extent they are provoked. The most important is that they are taking place currently, and the government is trying to use them to introduce new legislation against people. The main legislation against people government would like to introduce is, of course, surveillance everywhere. So cameras recognizing the face. Prime Minister proposes to place them everywhere, cameras with the function of face recognition. Of course, everything is for the good of the people, for the safety. As I always repeat, if government wants your good, you should hide it well. And I have to recall the famous quotation from one of the best presidents of the United States, Ronald Reagan, who said that the worst thing one can hear in life is we are from the government, we came to help you. And in UK, currently in UK, Labour government wants to, in quotation, help people with getting rid of their freedom and privacy even on the streets. I hope and I'm sure that British people really recognize what's happening and they will continue their struggles for their freedom and privacy, because we clearly can notice that incompetent government can only use social problems that were caused by their own policies with uncontrolled immigration, with transfer of many factories to different countries, to the different continents, for instance, and many other things. This all politics, also so-called multiculturalism and so on, which were implemented during last decades, caused the problems we have now. Also, all the politics with this so-called identities, realistic or not, also caused the decomposition of many families. That's why demography went down, and now we have really big population problems, and it also fuels is one of the factors, not only one, that also fuels the immigration. So problems are growing, and now these incompetent governments we see as well as governments we don't see, try to use these circumstances to introduce another way of limiting our freedoms and privacy by introducing everywhere where it's possible the cameras with face recognition function. This is the first step, if people allow for this. This is the first step for the introduction of a social credit system like we have in China. So we see that all of our rulers, east, west, and so on, in the main countries, are nothing else than communists. Of course, some people can say that this is one great world conspiracy, Davos, whatever. No. I wouldn't go so far. My interpretation is much simpler. Simply, they are communists. And what communists wants to do? The majority of people who rule nowadays? Communists are only willing to keep power for keeping the power and for gaining profits from which they have thanks to keeping the power without taking responsibility for it. We cannot allow them for that. That is why I hope that British people will not allow for introduction of cameras with face recognition function on their streets. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.